What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Nomis J, man. I know it's been a while since y'all seen my face. Let's get into it. Look, man, I'm not about to act like I've been enthusiastic about making content lately. Specifically when it comes to Detroit basketball, it has been very rough for me to make content or appear on the show above the rim, plus me being batshit busy. But here's the thing, man. I want to bring it to y'all attention. Detroit Pistons, by all means, are the worst rebuilding team right now. You know what I'm saying? It's been kind of figured. I thought about it. I was talking to Bro the other day. Shout out to him. First thing before I get into it, speaking of shout outs, we got a new DSA member by the name, we know him usually as Pistons Post or Sekou got Nets, but his channel name, which will be in the description, is the Detroit Scoop. The Detroit Scoop. Y'all make sure y'all hop over there to subscribe. He will eventually be starting to make content. He's getting some things together, but he is an official member now of the DSA. So welcome to him. Shout out and salute to him. So thank y'all for that. But yeah, like I said, man, I was talking to Big Bro the other day about the Pistons, and because I had called him up for some advice on the channel and stuff. So you know, it's like, they are the worst rebuilding team, man. Like, y'all gotta understand, this organization has lied to us and manipulated us from nearly the start of the season since they got here. Over the last couple of years since that regime started, we don't have a GM yet. We still in search for one. No, they mishandled their assets so bad, man, and panicked so quickly. I don't understand. Pistons weren't even that far out of the playoff run. Before that trade was even made, man. That's what y'all don't get. What I don't understand is why panic move. I understand you felt you couldn't get a deal done with Andre Drummond. I understand that. And this is not me trying to rehash and stay wounded on the past, but let's be honest, man. We got some breaks. I mean, COVID-19 comes in, basically suspends the season. So if you keep hold of Drummond, I mean, there's a 50-50 chance maybe we win more games, because you have to remember Reggie Jackson did come back. And I'm not sure if they played really together. You know what I mean? So I'm not even sure if we saw them play really together when he came back. So my thing is, Luke Kennard was out. Steve Luke was out. You still had a couple guys who could shoot the basketball, man. I don't see the reason you need to trade him. Let's talk about the actual benefit if we keep him. If you keep him, even if that means you lose him in the offseason, you at least can say, okay, we can start fresh. Because Reggie Jackson numbers, obviously be coming off the books. Everybody's money will be coming off the books, including the Morris twin, man. So you will be without that cap anyway. And what you got in return for Drummond, you didn't get anything. I'm sorry, but you didn't get nothing. So you might as well just let him stay on the team to the offseason. That's literally what you might as well did. I mean, COVID-19 literally saved our butts anyway. There's two possibilities that could have happened. With Reggie Jackson coming back, Pistons could have did enough to probably push for an 8th seed. So if the season does come back because of COVID-19, there's a potential chance we could have still been playing. Or we could have still been teeter-tottering where we were. Let's say other people would have got hurt, or we just couldn't still for some reason be good enough to win games, which I highly doubt, with Drummond and Christian Wood on the court together with Reggie Jackson, and maybe somebody returning, because it was brought to my attention if it wasn't for COVID-19, we would have saw Luke Kennard come back, because he was presumed to be healthy again to play. So we would have one of our main shooters come back. The Pistons could have been near playoff run, man. Or at least won a lot more games. At that point, I would care less about LaMelo Ball, but my problem is that we allowed ourselves to panic, and people don't seem to care about that. I can't bank nothing on this draft class coming in. I don't care what they say LaMelo looks like, or Killian Hayes, or Obi Toppin, or James White. How do you make a move without a backup plan? It's beyond me. I have a father. I was raised to believe that you make moves, you don't do certain things until you know you got something behind that you can go along with. In other words, a plan B. If I'm going to get rid of Andre Drummond, I got to know how I'm going to live life without him. That's the first step. The other reason is, if you were going to trade him, don't you think you should have got something for him? And if you couldn't get nothing for him that was actually serviceable and usable, why the hell would you trade him? That makes zero sense. We've said it plenty of times. I've been saying it for at least 2-3 years. Guys like Drew said it for a while. Everything King has said it for 5 years. You don't make trades just for the sake of making trades or making headlines. You make trades that make sense. If you're going to get rid of a guy, you get rid of him for something in return. If you're telling me this is how we were going to get rid of Andre Drummond and then be looking in this situation with a messy roster that we aren't even sure that if we go be able to afford to keep Christian Woods, and if we even should throw him in the bag because you already got Blake consuming a lot of money and you don't need to be overpaying for a guy when you're not even sure how long you're going to keep Blake Griffin, if you're not even going to be able to move him, and you'll be having him come off the bench and partially starting at the 5, which he's not a 5, and then Luke Kennard, who I'm not even 100% sure they're even going to resign. You might as well would have traded Andre Drummond for Bradley Beal if you had a chance. That's literally, I can't believe I'm saying, you literally should have just traded him the other year ago when you had the chance for Bradley Beal. You might as well would have fucking traded him. If that's the case, I would have took the trade. You can at least say Bradley Beal can pretend to hold the 1 and Luka hold the 2 or something like that. Damn, if that's what you was going to get, you might as well trade for Bradley fucking Beal, bro. I can't believe I had to say this shit. If we was going to be in this position, we need a center. We need a point guard. First, you just needed a point guard and a small forward. You got a small forward for borrowed time and a young one that could be one of the better players in the league if you develop him properly. You got that at the very least. Now all you needed was a point guard. Now you need a point guard and center. So you took care of one step and backtrack 2. How do you take 2 steps back trying to jump up 1? That makes zero sense. That's like me jumping up the stairs and I jump up 1 and then slip and then fall down 3. That's literally what the Pistons did. They hopped up 1 stair and slipped and fell down 3. That's literally what they did. How you jump up and get a small forward and get some depth there, young depth, still has to be proven, but you at least got some guys you can work with. Not still have a point guard and then turn around and then do absolutely nothing. And now you have no center, no legit center, and now you have no guy you can trust at the point guard position. Because we have the same belief that we're going to take LaMelo Ball. Let me tell y'all something, man, real quick. If the Pistons take, if Golden State gets one of the top 3 picks, they're not probably going to stay there. They're probably going to move out of it. And the chances are Pistons won't be the one taking that pick. 2, if the Pistons are drafting in the top 5, I have reasons to believe they're not going to select a player in the top 5. Just based off the evidence, I feel like based off everything that they've done since they've been over it, and I understand we don't have a GM yet, but stuff like that is concerning. I really feel like there's 2 to 3 minds working in the organization. I really feel like the Pistons might actually trade themselves out of the top 5 or top 10. No bullshit. I really feel like they might do something. You cannot put nothing past this organization right now. Don't trust a word they say. If I'm y'all, I would not trust anything. If they look like they're in a position to take LaMelo Ball, don't be surprised they go somewhere and get something that don't make sense. Do not be surprised. We just seen this last year. Had a chance to get Porter Jr. You didn't take him. You see what I'm saying? Do y'all honestly see what I'm saying? Excuse me. But that's what I want y'all to understand, man. Y'all have to look at this whole situation. I'm not trying to rant and hang on to the past, but y'all understand why I'm like not really in belief that the Pistons are going to make a transition and all of a sudden just be a playoff team next year just because you got Luke Kennard and Blake Griffin coming back, and Bruce Brown might take a step up. Shout out to Koo, by the way, who was on the show yesterday. Very good job he did yesterday on that show. Really hope we can have him on the show more often. But y'all can't understand why I'm a little bit suspect on the season. I don't expect them to draft a point guard this year. I don't even expect them to get a center. For some reason, I expect them to do something out of the ordinary. I'm sorry. It's just they kind of feed into my expectations too much. I never thought they would have traded Drummond for literally nothing. But they actually did. And that's what ticks me off. Man, look, y'all make out of it what y'all want. Y'all can say I'm just rambling. But at the end of the day, I just don't. I don't know, man. Y'all tell me what y'all think y'all want to believe. I don't want to hear in the comment section a bunch of make-believe. Let's look up at the bright side stuff. I want to really hear how y'all feel, man. Do y'all honestly believe that this team is about to be a playoff team in the next year or two? Come on now. I'm sorry. This channel is not for fan service. I don't do fan service. And one thing I'm not about to do is gas anybody else into believing something that may not be true. They're more likely not be true. I'm not saying I'm 100% right, but I'll be damned if you think I'm finna sit here and tell y'all things about to be Gucci. No, fuck that. Not on this channel. Not on this channel here. Not on this channel here. But if y'all if y'all had anything y'all disagree with me, man, just be respectful in the comment section. That's all I ask. Too much stuff going on, as y'all see. This your boy Nomis J, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Sorry I've been gone for so long, but it's just been messy talking about sports, man. It's just too much. Man, just make sure you hit the subscribe button again. Subscribe to the Detroit Scoop. That's Mr. Pistons Post. He'll be on the show with us all the time. He's official member of the DSA, man. Shout out to Koo, if you know what his channel is. Subscribe to him as well. Pistons Talk as well, and the rest of DSA. Links to the channels be in the description. It's your boy Nomis J, man. I'm out, man. Y'all take it easy.